This is an FP10000Q from Sandway. The one here we have on the left is a FP10000Q from a company called Boson. This is my first purchase here through this company. A lot of the amplifiers I've been purchasing is through Sandway. So I decided to give it a shot and see their quality. So I'll start you guys off with the face of the amplifier here. Again, this is the Sandway FP10000. You can see there's a single power switch here. Come over to the Boson. There's a power switch and there's a remote. There's the front face of it. You guys can see. We will start out with the front of the amplifier. As we can see here, Boson looks like they added a few more caps compared to the Sandway. So if we can see here, the caps here on the left, there is 12 caps. We'll move over here to the right for the Sandway, and there is 10 caps. You guys can see. As for fans, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fans. So my older FP10000, FP14000s I have, if I remember right, there was 4 fans in them. So this Sandway 10000 must be their new model or something. I don't know what they did to it, but they added an extra fan. All the other FP10000s and 14000s that I have 4 fans. So I guess they want to add that fan for more cooling and cram there in there. If you guys can see here with the Boson, there is 4 fans, as you guys can see. Okay. Bringing you here to the wiring. I see the wiring on the Boson is a little thicker than the Sandway one. You guys can see here. Okay. Another thing what I noticed is that the Boson one is a little longer. I guess why it's a little longer is they had to add the 2 caps from 10 caps to 12, and I guess the cooling board is a little longer. All the cooling towers, which is right back there, and that's the Sandway cooling towers, or cooling fins, sorry. If you guys can see there, they're pretty much leveled up right here. And that's the distance, how much longer the Boson is. Another thing I noticed is that the cable on the Boson is a little more thicker. It's a little more thicker of a cable. It is very flexible. To be honest, it's a real nice cable. That's the Sandway cable that's on there. It's a little more tougher cable, but at the same time it is a power cable. So some of you guys are get a little crazy when it comes to power cable. I want a thicker cable, but what else we got here? Let me turn around to the back of the amplifier so you guys can see the back here. That is the back of the Boson. You got your link outs there. You got your inputs. Oh, so you got your dip switches back there, your inputs, and then your speak on out. Okay. Bring you over here to the Sandway one. So same thing, you got your speak on, you got your XLRs, you got all your dip switches. What I did see here, compared to the Boson, was that this thing had a parallel and stereo button, which the Boson one didn't. Again, you got your balance outputs. Another thing I noticed that the Sandway one had a fuse. Don't know why the fuse is out there.